one. Let's play.
Two wounded tigers. KL Rahul, Rohit Sharma, Kings 11 Punjab versus the Mumbai Indians. This, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a cracker of a game tonight. Let me tell you why. Firstly, both teams have lost 2 matches in the competition already. Both teams, very interestingly, have lost a super over game each. And both teams are super loaded. You are going to see some of the best batsmen and bowlers in the entire world on display today. Listen to this lineup. KL Rahul, Mayank Agarwal, Sheldon Cottrell. You've got Jasprit Bumrah, you've got Mohammad Shami, you've got Rohit Sharma, the hitman himself. And the list goes on and on. So let's get into it. This big match tonight. I've got with me the greatest Indian batsman of all time, the legendary Sunil Gavaskar, and the final wicket, somebody who's been hitting below the belt, mind you, my dear Boria Majumdar. Well, Sunny bhai, let me begin with you. Mumbai versus Punjab, this could really go down to the wire.
Well, we've seen quite a lot of matches, a couple of the matches going right down to the wire. So I wouldn't be surprised if the same thing happens today, and with the kind of lineup that both the teams boast of. Both the teams will be also looking to recover lost ground because they lost those 2 super overs. So that's sometimes a bit of a dampener. You know, you've been that close, but you've missed it sometimes. It takes a little while to recover from that. And that's what they need to do. They need to recover very quickly and start the winning road again.
Boria, Mumbai versus Punjab.
First things first. Have you seen what Sunny Bhai is wearing? He's completely 50-50, a complete Mumbaiker in a red t-shirt. That is the best statement coming from Sunil Gavaskar. And Sunny Bhai, are you superstitious? If you are superstitious, for God's sake, don't go with Sushant Mehta. He's got this incredible knack of supporting the wrong horse.
Please.
So for God's sake, don't go with him. I'm saying,
you know what, Boria? Revenge is a dish best served cold. So I'm going to get back at you once I win all the predictions by the end of it. But let's get into it now. Boria and Sunny bhai. First big contest. Doesn't get any bigger than this, guys. Rohit Sharma, the hitman himself, versus Mohammad Shami. Mohammad Shami is one of the best bowlers in this competition already. He's got 7 wickets in 3 games. And let me give you a stat, both of you. 42% of his wickets, almost half of his wickets have come off short deliveries. Those fast-paced bouncers skid through the surface, get the batsman out. But Rohit, on the other hand, one of the best pull shots the world has ever seen. So, Sunny bhai, how do you look at this contest? Shami versus Rohit Sharma.
Well, something to look forward to seriously because Shami has got one of the best bouncers in the business. Like you said, he's not very big. He's like Malcolm Marshall. So medium height. So the bouncer skids at your forehead. It's difficult to control it. And Rohit is one of the best pullers of the ball. Rohit is one of those front foot pullers. So just transfers his weight onto the back foot and then pulls the ball. So that's going to be a thrilling sight to see both of them. What is most important is the kind of pitch that will be on offer today. Will it have a little grass? Because at the start of the tournament, both Abu Dhabi and Dubai had lots of grass on the surface. And that meant the ball could not, apart from getting a bit of bounce, if it landed on the seam, it could come at you or just leave you a little bit because of the seam position. And that makes it even more difficult for the batsman. So, yes, I think this is something, it's something that I really am looking forward to.
It's a mouth-watering contest, isn't it? But moving on. Ishan Kishan, my hero from the last match. I compare him to Rocky, Sylvester Stallone. Goes till the last round, doesn't quite win it, but wins our hearts. This 22-year-old kid makes 99, and then Mumbai loses in the super over. Today, he'll be up against Sheldon Cottrell. Now, Cottrell, remember, was smashed for 5 sixes. But Cottrell, again, is one of the best bowlers in the competition. He has 5 wickets already in 3 matches. So, Sunny bhai, Ishan Kishan, are you looking forward to him today?
Yes, because he was so impressive. He was so upset that he couldn't take Mumbai over the line. And he was explaining in the dugout that it's the sweat, it's the humidity that meant that the gloves were wet. And, he lost the grip on the bat. And therefore, he wasn't quite able to get it in the middle, which would have taken it over the boundary for a 6. So, yes, he would want to make up for that. And Cottrell, how he recovers from that shellacking that he got from Kevatia. That's also going to be important to see. If they get after Cottrell straight away, it doesn't have to be Kishan because he's going to open the bowling. So if it's Rohit Sharma and Quinton de Kock or Surya Kumar Yadav who come in at 3, if they get after Cottrell, then his confidence will go even lower. And that'll be the ideal time to, hammer when he comes for the final couple of overs.
Yes, Cottrell is very important, key for the Punjab side. But let me now get Boria. And Boria, we were talking about this, the X factors for the Mumbai Indians. It's Kieron Pollard and Hardik Pandya. Pollard is always destructive, made 60 not out of 24 balls. But Pandya, now you were telling me you believe in Pandya, that he is going to come good now.
He has to. I mean, he's got quality. Look, somebody who had an operation, and Sunil Gavaskar will tell you that, of the spinal cord. 1 week after the operation, he couldn't even walk to the bathroom. He couldn't even move in the bed. That kind of operation. And the back, for God's sake, to come back to the cricket ground within 6 months, he's not yet bowled. Of course, he could have bowled and he would have got a couple of wickets. That would have rubbed off on his batting because then that confidence would have rubbed off. Pollard also, the moment he starts to bowl, it helps. And Mumbai Indians needs these two. And they are so critical. For me, the Punjab middle order, like Rajasthan, has not been tested. Mumbai Indians, Pollard has got a hit, Ishan Kishan has got a hit, Pandya also has got a hit, though he's got an out. That is what for me. So if Rahul Mayank get out, Mumbai have an advantage. That's why I'm saying Mumbai ahead tonight.
That's why I'm wearing blue today, Boria. Now don't switch gears. You are supporting Punjab today, you told me. Moving on. If you thought Rohit Sharma versus Shami was interesting, listen to this. We've got KL Rahul versus Jasprit Bumrah. Now Bumrah's looked sort of out of sorts, but he is a champion bowler. Even in that super over, he pushed AB de Villiers and Virat Kohli to the very last ball of the game. Sunny bhai, Bumrah. I want to see Bumrah bowl with the new ball now. Come on.
Yes, if he can open the bowling, because you can't get KL Rahul and Mayank Agarwal. They're giving Kings 11 such a fabulous start in just about every game. So you want that early breakthrough. So you give it to your best bowler, not bring him on first change. Give hard new ball, white ball, because the hard new white ball will swing and move only for the first maybe 3-4 overs. So give it to him. Just like Pat Cummins was given a couple of overs yesterday by Dinesh Karthik against the Rajasthan Royals. And look what he did. So yes, if they want to break through that dangerous opening partnership, Bumrah should be given. But look at the form Rahul is in. There were a couple of cover drives, gorgeous cover drives from Rahul's bat against Jofra Archer.
Beautiful.
And Archer is not slow. Archer is not slow. But got onto the front foot and, those cover drives, oh my God, I can still see them in my mind's eye and I drool over it. So I'm awaiting this contest as well.
Amazing, amazing how you describe it, Sunny bhai. But listen to this now. You know how good Rahul is, but let's talk about Mayank Agarwal versus Trent Bolt. Mayank Agarwal, let me remind you, has also got a century in the tournament, guys. I mean, KL Rahul has the orange cap. He's made 222 runs. You know how much Mayank Agarwal has scored? 221 runs in the competition in 3 games. These guys are absolutely electric. Now, Bolt, again, very dependable, very sharp. So, the legend, Sunil Gavaskar, how do you look at this? Mayank Agarwal versus Trent Bolt.
Well, the white ball doesn't swing as much. So, yes, I think Mayank Agarwal will probably have a little bit of an advantage. Again, the kind of form he's in. But the best thing about Mayank Agarwal over the last 2-3 years is how strong he has become mentally. Temperamentally, the man has changed so much that he's become consistent in all forms of the game. If he started his career as a dasher in the 50 overs and the 20 overs format, look at how he's played in Test cricket as well. And that only tells you what the kind of thought that is put into his cricket and how strong he is mentally. So I think, let me make a prediction here that Mayank Agarwal will be, in this case, Mayank Agarwal will trump Trent Bolt.
Wow, that's going to be some contest there. And Sanibhai is saying Mayank can trump Bolt. It's going to be exciting, guys, for sure. But let me now talk about the X factors for Punjab. Glenn Maxwell and somebody who I've been really impressed with, Ravi Bishnoi. Maxwell is due for runs, make no mistake about it. But he can just turn the game on its head at any given time. He's just so explosive. Ravi Bishnoi, already 4 wickets in the contest. 20-year-old kid, has that never say die spirit, just out there, giving it his all. Boria, Maxwell and Bishnoi, the X factors you think for Punjab?
Maxwell is all about consistency, isn't it? I mean, he flatters to deceive, and that's his problem. There's nobody who will doubt his talent. But tell me, has he done justice to his talent? The way he played that England-Australia series, you thought this guy will now do it for Punjab. The moment he came, again, the same thing. And the way he gets out, for example, he looks silly. And that's where my problem with Maxwell. 1 in 10 doesn't cut the ice. 5 on 10 cuts the ice for a top quality player. Ravi Bishnoi, I think we are overestimating him. Let the kid blossom. That is why Mayank and Rahul will decide Punjab in the competition. And for me, I predicted this. KL Rahul will be the highest scorer in the competition. And for me, he is by far the X-factor player right through. He is just too good. Not Maxwell, not Bishnoi.
You know, Sunny Bhai, just before I go to our stylish player of the match, Boria never gives Bishnoi his props. I love this guy at such a young age. I mean, he's been outstanding.
Yes, again, very good temperament. So nice to see this, mental strength in a youngster. Because look, a leg spinner generally gets hammered. Leg spinner can bowl you 5 good deliveries, and that one delivery in the over is a boundary ball. It happens so often because it's a very difficult task. It's a very, very complicated art to bowl. And yet, if he gets hit for a 6, hit for a boundary, he wants to come back. And that is the hallmark of somebody who's got good temperament. So I'm not going to predict over here, but yes, I think I'm very, very, impressed by the team.
I love him. I love Bishnoi. Now it's time for the Maruti Suzuki Ignis stylish player of the match from last night's game. It's none other than Shivam Mavi. Well, he picked up 2 wickets for just 20 runs in 4 overs. He got the important wickets of Joss Butler and the danger man, Sanju Samson. So he is our stylish player of the match from yesterday's game. It's time for a break now. Lots more coming up. Stay tuned. You're watching Lights Camera Cricket. I'm Sushant Mehta. Big game tonight. Mumbai Indians, Kings 11 Punjab. Sunny Bhai, who's winning tonight?
Well, when it comes to Mumbai Indians, I always back Mumbai Indians. I mean, because I believe in consistency. So I'm going to back Mumbai Indians. Even though they've had a couple of, close matches, Mumbai Indians is the team I'm backing.
Yes, 4 times defending champion. I'm also backing Mumbai Indians because of the hitman. You know he's my favorite player. Boria Majumdar. Let's go. Who do you have tonight?
Sunny Bhai, I would have gone with you. My mind says Mumbai 10 times, but now that Sushant Mehta has put his money on Mumbai, it has to be Punjab. My heart says Punjab now. This guy is a real problem. Trust me. You've taken him in your corner. Now you will suffer.
You will regret this, Boria. You'll regret this. But I thank you both, Sunil Gavaskar, Boria Majumdar. That's all the time that we have. I'll see you guys next time, 6:30 p.m. Lights, Camera, Cricket. Tomorrow only on India Today.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.